afternoon, and thanks for joining us. We begin with the rush to find solutions to solve the water capacity crisis in the region of Waterloo. This afternoon, the region's Sustainability, Infrastructure and Development Committee heard from delegates, all sharing their concerns about the situation. CTV's Colton Weens joins us live with more on this. Colton, construction companies were on hand voicing their concerns about future projects not being approved.
Yeah, that's right, Leanne. 20 delegates spoke at the committee meeting today, several of them from the construction and real estate industry, telling the committee the moratorium on development is seriously hurting the reputation of the region, and they're set to lose staff to other communities. A policy advisor from the Waterloo Region Home Builders Association told committee the freeze has an immediate economic risk that will have lasting impact on the community, saying of the 24,300 people employed in construction in the region, the freeze is causing capital for rental housing projects to be lost. It comes as the president of the Grand Valley Construction Association says provincial and national construction groups have been telling electricians and other skilled laborers to avoid applying for jobs here. Construction and real estate groups say they're going to need to start laying staff off, arguing they want the region and municipalities to work with them on a project-by-project basis to keep developments happening.
I'm worried that if we don't have a solution within the next few weeks to at least lift some of these permits that are held right now, come fall is when we're going to have a real problem, which is when the layoffs will start happening in this area. That's very concerning for me. I don't know if I can build the crew again if we can't keep it going. It's so hard to do that, and to do it in this region would be hard.
At the ICSC convention, which is an industry convention for real estate developers from all over Canada and the US, and it was a topic. Waterloo Region application pause was a topic of discussion at that conference, so I think that gives you a pretty good idea of how far-reaching and how powerful this stigma is.
Now, many of the delegates today voiced concerns with the methodology the region is using, arguing there isn't a capacity crisis, but more a lack of infrastructure for treatment. Staff were asked to clarify the allegations and will now form a report responding to the statements made by delegates to clarify the capacity constraint and the rationale for this entire process. That is expected to be heard around the end of the month. I'll have more details about the meeting and what it means for the community at 6.
Okay, Colton, thanks very much. One man is dead. Another has been charged with second-degree murder after an incident at a Brantford motel Monday night. Police say when they arrived at Colburn Street and Locks Road around 7 p.m., they found a man deceased who appeared to have been assaulted. A 42-year-old man from Brantford has been charged with second-degree murder. Police believe the two men knew each other, and no other suspects are wanted in connection to the incident. And police are seeking 2 suspects after a fatal shooting in a mall parking lot in Burlington.
We are looking for 2 suspects that are being investigated with regards to this shooting, as well as the 2 suspects fled in a white SUV after that shooting occurred.
Halton police say a 24-year-old man was shot and killed in the parking lot of Burlington Center Mall shortly after 10 o'clock last night. No other injuries have been reported. Police believe the shooting was targeted and don't believe there is any known risk to the public. Okay, we'll take our first check on the forecast this afternoon with Ashley Bacon. Great to see you.
It was such a nice warm day today.
Yeah, it felt very mild out there.
Now, we were projecting a 0 degree high, but we actually made it to 1.7 degrees around 2 o'clock
above the freezing mark.
So, yeah, not bad. And I've got a few stats in our main weather to talk about the freezing mark and when was the last time we reached it and how long this stretch was and all of that fun stuff coming up. But
well, you certainly noticed it after that deep freeze.
Oh my goodness, it felt like spring out there today. Lots of melt happening, but let's take a look at the radar. There is a little bit of precipitation to talk about. We are going to see some flurry activity overnight. As we get into the evening hours and temperatures cool with all that melting, be mindful that that could freeze over once again, creating some slippery conditions both on walkways and roadways out there. So although mild today, still could be very slippery. Right now in Waterloo Region, we're sitting at a very comfortable 0, only 20-kilometer-an-hour winds, feeling a little cooler though at -5. Let's take a look out from our tower cam tonight. This is facing Kitchener. You can see it's a bit gloomy out there, Leanne, but I'll take gloomy and mild over the deep freeze any day.
Yeah, exactly. I know we didn't see the sunshine really peak out today, but hey, we had mild conditions, so we're all pretty happy.
I'll take it.
Okay, we'll take you to break and tell you what you need to know. Kitchener Ranger is facing off against their rival London Knights tonight at the Odd. You can still grab your tickets online or at the box office. Puck drop is 7 p.m. When police get a call, it's not always something they should be responding to. So now they're looking to bill cities for the incidents that should be handled by bylaw instead. It all stems from recent changes to provincial legislation, meaning police boards can now recover costs for what they deem as non-core services. But it's causing some tension between Kitchener City councillors and the Waterloo Region Police Service because they could be on the hook for about $587,000 annually due to this new model.
It feels a little bit like, quite frankly, the police service is starting to nickel and dime us.
At 6, CTV's Spencer Turcotte takes a closer look at what city councillors are taking issue with, and we hear from regional police about this new path forward. There are calls tonight for the city of Kitchener to cancel 2 shows by a controversial performer. Stand-up comedian Ben Bankus makes jokes about immigration, diversity, the 2S LGBTQIA+ community, and residential schools. He's scheduled to take the stage in Kitchener next month at the Conrad Centre for the Performing Arts, which is a city-owned venue. Sarah Walker is a Kitchener resident who's calling on the city to cancel the event, saying his words are harmful.
That's not free speech anymore, right? That's hate speech, and we need to draw a line in the sand as far as what we allow and don't allow.
In a statement, the city of Kitchener tells CTV News, "We are actively monitoring this file and more information will be shared when appropriate." Bankus is scheduled to perform 2 shows on March 7th. Both of them are sold out.
Probably nothing I love more than a girly night in, and what better way to celebrate with your ladies than on Valentine's Day, and you can do it at home and make it a little bit bougie. Sanam, the owner of Grazing Daisy, is here with us to show us how you can celebrate all the wonderful women in your life. It's great to see you.
Yeah, you as well. I'm excited to be here, and we're going to make some cute charcuterie champagne flutes.
Okay, I love that. Make sure you have some extra champagne glasses at home for the little bubbly you want to pop to go with the charcuterie as well. Okay, tell us what we're making and what this entails.
Perfect. So we've been provided with the cutest items from Farm Boy in Cambridge to make little individual servings so that you can host. And it's really great as an appetizer because I feel like it's the perfect girl dinner. But you could share it with your partner and you can make it kid-friendly. So we're going to be assembling these little charcuterie cups.
All right, let's do it. Let's get to it. I see you've already started us off here with some nuts, milk chocolate raisins in the bottom.
Yes, that's right. So you can actually add any nuts you have at home or little candies at the bottom. And because in honor of Valentine's Day, let's start by putting in a little sweet treat at the bottom. So anything bigger, bigger and bulky, you kind of want to put in to fill the bottom of your flute.
Okay, perfect. There we go.
So now you got your sweet elements in there, and look how cute this little brie is. So these are from Farm Boy, and then we can put these in as well, because again, a bulky item, little mini bites, and you can pop them in right there, kind of perched up against the glass.
Okay, so we want to make sure we can show this off as well.
Yeah.
Great.
You want to have like a little bit of a variety in terms of like your soft cheeses, hard cheeses. So about 2 cheeses is good in something this small.
Okay.
Let's go into our little salami rose skewers. So you got your salami there, and you're just going to take your skewer. What we're going to do is we're going to fold our salami in half and just roll it into a little flower rose shaped salami onto our skewers. So we're going to have 3 of those that we're going to pop on.
Okay, I love this too because this is kind of, it makes it elevated, but it's so simple to actually be able to do this yourself because, you know, I've learned a lot of tips from you over our segments, and I couldn't do any of this before, but it just makes it look so much
More elevated,
Elevated
I find.
is like the perfect word. So once you got your salami on there, we can pop on something like an olive, an aged cheddar, something like a cheddar that's a little bit more firm is going to be better on your skewers as well, and it'll hold shape there and kind of keep everything in place.
Okay.
And then we can pop that in there.
How does this look? How did I do?
Looks so cute. It looks great.
I love
think
these
you put that one on
skewers,
backwards,
too.
but that's okay. It looks the same.
There we go.
It looks great.
I'm learning still.
No, it's wonderful. And
I
in the
love
glass-
these skewers with the little pearl detail as well.
Let's add some color in there. So if you want to grab one of your skewers and just pop on the grapes, I like to do this as well, keeping the grapes together. It just looks really cute to have them, and it's going to help us use our space the best that we can in our flutes. So you can pop that in there here.
There, perfect.
And just for more brightness as well, let's give our strawberry a little home inside the cups.
There we go.
And you have some fresh rosemary to garnish, because the garnishing always makes it look a little bit more elevated.
Yes, it's beautiful. What's like something that people should keep in mind when they're putting together, whether it's a champagne flute charcuterie or a board, like just simple tips that people should take?
Yeah.
'Cause I know you talk a lot about color and different elements.
Yeah, definitely playing into like the theme of whatever season it is going to be important, and having variety, and again, notes that kind of appease to everybody, and you have like some hard cheeses, soft cheeses, maybe some spice, some mild, a little bit of a variety for sure.
Okay, we're looking good here, but we're gonna finish it off because I know you brought some nice little ribbons and pretty
cute
girly
little
things.
ribbons. You can just kind of tie it along here, and if you wanted to add a bow, you could do that. But like just such a simple way to make it look super pretty.
I love it. Look at those. And this is fantastic because, like we said, our theme today is Valentine's Day and celebrating your ladies. But you kind of mentioned it earlier. You could do this with your partner, with your kids, with your family, and you can make it fun for everyone. Just change up the theme a little bit and enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, cheers. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks so much for this.
Cheers.
Great ideas there. Okay, a quick break from us, but before you go, here is what you need to know. You can learn a new craft at a kimchi making class for gut health. It's happening tomorrow night at Counterpoint Brewing from 7 p.m. until 8 o'clock. Grab tickets online before the event is sold out. Stay with us. Certainly nice to see the mild temperatures return today, Ash, after that deep, cold, extreme freeze that we were in.
We had a really tough start to the new year, but you know what? We all got through it. It wasn't so bad now that we're on the other side of it.
And now we're seeing those signs of spring, right? Oh, it's really not that far away.
But don't get too comfortable because we do have a few more weeks of winter. And the great news is now that temperatures are heating up, more winter activities can be done more comfortably. So just dress warm and head out and enjoy it. But let's take a look at downtown Kitchener tonight. You can see it is a little bit gloomy out there. We are expecting a little bit of flurry activity through the overnight hours, but the good news is not expecting any real accumulation from that flurries, at least here in Waterloo region. Regions around us in southern Georgian Bay, you might see a couple of centimeters overnight tonight and again tomorrow, but right here in our region, we're not expecting a lot of accumulation. But if you happen to be out while these flurries are occurring, it can, of course, cause some visual issues on the roads, so make sure you do take care. And remember, it was above seasonal today, above zero, so some melting snow means it could be ice as temperatures dip overnight. Okay, let's take a look at some fun facts for the winter edition provided by meteorologist Rob Kuhn from Environment Canada. Rob, thank you for letting us know that it has been 24 days since we last saw above zero temperatures. That was back on January 17th, where we reached 0.4 degrees, but by far not the longest stretch. The longest stretch happened in 2015 with 48 consecutive below zero or below freezing temperature days. So by comparison, we really didn't see it that bad compared to 2015. This is our futurecast. We're looking at some cloud cover right now over most of southwestern Ontario. That is going to make way for some flurry activity, as I mentioned, as we get into the early hours of Wednesday. Up near Mount Forest, Wyerton, you'll see a few more darker patches. And that's why you're going to see, 4-ish centimeters over the next 24 hours. But down here in Kitchener-Waterloo, we will see a little bit of blustering, a little bit of flurry activity. But again, nothing that is expected to stick around. Okay, looking at temperatures across the country, starting on the west coast, a very comfortable 9 degrees in Vancouver, 2 in Edmonton, just over the Rockies there, 3 in Regina. Thompson sitting at -12 this hour. In our nation's capital, snowing and -7. And we are feeling a little bit cooler on the east coast tonight. St. John's is 0, so still very comfortable. But look at Labrador City, still -21 for this hour. We're looking at 0 in Kitchener-Waterloo. We are feeling a little bit of wind chill. -6 is where we're feeling right now, but by comparison, not too bad. We can get through it. Overnight tonight, we're only going down to -5, so not too bad. Our regular for this time of year is -12, so not too bad. Tomorrow, -3 with some flurries expected in the morning, but that should make way for some sunnier conditions in the afternoon. Looking at our first at 5 forecast for Waterloo region. Thursday, you'll see cloudy conditions, a high of -5. Friday, mix of sun and cloud, and then by Saturday, sunny and 0. Leanne.
Okay, Ash, thanks very much. Well, we talked about those frigid temperatures that we've seen recently, and they've given a new look to one of North America's most recognizable landmarks. Niagara Falls has become completely covered in ice and will likely remain that way for some time. Here's CTV's John Benavalli-Rao.
The falls were already one of the world's most iconic natural wonders, a spectacular sight made all the more incredible by the deep freeze.
It's just unbelievable.
Ice encasing parts of the falls, turning them into a winter wonderland.
You gotta hate the weather, but you gotta find the beauty in it too, right?
With tourists willing to put up with downright frigid temperatures to see the falls transformed.
There's no Maid of the Mist here today because it's packed with ice.
After more than 3 weeks straight of below 0 temperatures, ice has been building up amid the longest cold snap to hit Ontario in more than a decade.
Sustained cold temperatures, we're seeing -10, -15. In fact, last night was -20.
The falls haven't completely frozen over. The powerful flow of the water is still too strong for that. But the ice around the falls is the most seen since 2015. The waters here have only stopped completely once before in 1848 because of an ice jam. But other severe winters have seen partial freezes, where people have even ventured out onto the ice.
To imagine all that water freezing is just how cold the temperatures have been.
Shows you how cold it is.
And it's been so cold this winter, the Great Lakes are now more than half frozen over, with Lake Erie a whopping 95% ice covered, and it could freeze over for the first time in 3 decades. A massive crack formed over the weekend that could be seen from space, and winds have pushed huge sheets of ice onto the shore, creating massive mountains of ice. At the falls, there's been a surge of tourists.
Sometimes someone will say to us this is their favorite time to see Niagara Falls because this is unique to see ice conditions like this.
And while it is expected to reach 1 degree here tomorrow amid a slight warm-up, so much ice is built up around here they expect it to last for many, many weeks to come. John Benavalli-Rao, CTV News, Niagara Falls.
What a sight. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but before we do, let's check in our need-to-know calendar. The KW Titans hitting the hard court this Monday for a Family Day match against Indiana's Lebanon Leprechauns. There will be pregame family-friendly activities starting at 2 p.m. with tip-off at 3. You can grab tickets for that one online. Stay with us.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
In tonight's Digital Dive, a Kitchener man is celebrating after becoming $100,000 richer. Robert Tripp added a $1 encore bet to his Lotto Max ticket, and let's say it really paid off. Find out where the ticket was purchased on our website by scanning the QR code or going to ctvnewskitchener.ca. Canada's major airlines have now suspended service to Cuba as the island warns of a fuel shortage.
By the typical definition of what we think of as a failed state, Cuba is sort of on the cusp of it.
The move comes as Cuba experiences its worst economic crisis in nearly 70 years. WestJet, Air Transat, and Air Canada are suspending all flights to the Caribbean island. All three airlines say they have contingency plans to get Canadians home. For decades, Venezuela has been the primary source of oil for Cuba. That source was cut off when the United States captured Venezuela's president in January. That's when U.S. President Trump said he would impose tariffs on any country that sells or provides oil to Cuba. The federal government plans to spend $84 million on more electric vehicle charging ports right across the country. Ottawa wants to add 8,000 EV chargers to Canada's existing stock of more than 30,000. It's part of a federal auto strategy announced last week that includes $1.5 billion on electric vehicle infrastructure. There's also an EV rebate program, an end to the EV sales mandate, and stricter emission standards for the auto sector. A new Canadian study suggests babies who regularly eat peanuts, eggs, and fish are less likely to develop allergies. Researchers looked at more than 190 food allergy studies from around the world to identify the strongest risk factors for developing allergies. They found that delaying the introduction of foods with peanuts until children were more than a year old doubled their risk of becoming allergic. The study found similar results for fish, eggs, and other common food allergens. Parents of children with diabetes in Ontario are calling on the Ministry of Education to improve its standard of care for diabetes in schools. Currently, they say the supervision and help kids receive varies widely from classroom to classroom and board to board. A spokesperson for Education Minister Paul Calandra says policy regarding diabetes care is currently under review. Okay, finally for us, a Waterloo-based startup is betting the future of boating can be fast, quiet, and electric. And Vigo is turning heads on local waterways with the goal of bringing its hydrofoil flying boat closer to market. The company has secured seed funding to accelerate the launch of the boat, delivering longer range, smoother rides, and zero emissions.
We implemented a technology called hydrofoils. Hydrofoilers are like wings that sit underneath the hull, lifts the entire hull out of the water and gets rid of all that resistance and all that drag. So now you're flying over the water.
With testing ramping up, and Vigo hopes its flying boat is just the first step in a much bigger shift towards the next generation of boating. Wow, very cool stuff. All right, we'll leave it there. We're back at the top of the hour. Have a good night.